It's your boy Carcino here, man. Let's talk about it. Man, Gervonte Tank Davis was arrested, I believe yesterday, for another just bizarre Gervonte Davis only could do to himself. It's just man. You would think at this point, Gervonte, the people around him, his team, everybody would not be in this state right now. That mentally he got to know I'm in a different place. This almost derailed me before with all these cases that I had previously. And I'm at the level now where I can't have this happen. You're getting to the point where this is your career is, you don't want to fall. And you can't let things like domestic situations, because this is going to follow you forever. Whether they tell you it is or it isn't, this is going to follow you. He might not see it, but I see it. I know it. So it is what it is. But it's sad to see that happen to Gervonte Tank Davis, man. It's really sad because for so many years I've watched this fighter just go through the progressions, go through the ups and downs, go through everything, and to get to this level, battling the weight loss and all this stuff, and I don't know what he's going through. Like, I don't know, like, it's two sides to every story. All I know is he's the one arrested for it, and he's the one that's got to be smart enough not to be in that situation. So if you're in a toxic situation and you trying to go and excel to other heights, this is not going to be well for you. It's not going to go well for you. So, I mean, I wish him luck, man. I do. But he was arrested in Parkland, Florida, 10 days from his fight. He gets into a domestic dispute. I don't know with whom, but it's a domestic battery charge. They say physical harm. And, he's in jail now. So I'm quite sure he's probably out, bonded out by now. And he's probably staying somewhere far away from the person. And then who knows what's going to happen with his fight now. 10 days out from his fight. He's supposedly have a major fight coming up with Ryan Garcia down the road. So we don't know how far that's going to go now. And then opponents can use this against you mentally and psychologically and taunting you to try to get you to crack, to do something stupid and react. Man, it is what it is. I don't try to be one of those guys, man. I just try to give it to you as it comes to me. He bought a $4.5 million house in Broadwood County. And he's on papers with his case in Baltimore. So I don't know if that's from that case or whatever, but or this is a new case, but he got arrested in Broward County, the sheriff over there in Parkland. Yeah, man, I don't get it. Like I really don't get it. It blows my mind. I don't know where we're gonna end up with this. He need counseling or prayer. He definitely needs some type of counseling. Now, prayer might be something he need too, but he definitely need the counseling. I just thought he was at the point now where he was, he's figured it out. Well, everybody's gonna go back to that. Remember that celebrity basketball game where he apparently grabbed his baby mom, and now they using that footage on the news. I mean, if you're a professional boxer, you cannot go out and hit people. I want to see him make it. I mean, this is days out before his fight. Knowing PBC, it'll be a pay per view. He looked to be in shape, like he was on point to be in shape. Yeah, it's pretty sad, man. You see, it's a damn shame. Yeah, I wish him the best. I do believe he has some psychological issues, just like a lot of fighters, and getting hit in the head don't help those issues. So I met him. I've been in camp with him. That camp wasn't a good camp for Tank. It was a very bad camp. He was mostly training. He was training at Mayweather gym, and it was a bad camp. And he had a bad performance um, that night with the distance, with a guy he should have got out of there in 2 rounds. And I was saying, like, man, this whole camp is bad. Like, he looked bad the whole camp. He didn't make weight, gave up the title on the scale. You know, it was the whole camp was bad, and I knew it. I was like, man, so this been like this the whole camp, and they were like the whole camp. But now his camps have been a lot better, a lot better. He's in better shape. He's making weight easier. He's focused. So I was very happy for Tank Davis. But with money, success, all of that start to come, you got, how will he be able to balance that? That was my fear with Tank, is the success. Tank having success. How will he be able to balance it? He's reactive. He doesn't know how to sometimes let it go. Well, I don't understand why Tank Davis wasn't putting in certain fights that I thought he could possibly win. Then he gonna let other people shine and really whoop on the champions and get that respect. We saw the boy from the UK out there in Ireland. He got whooped, and they robbed him and gave it to him. But well, the truth of the matter is, none of these guys like Floyd Mayweather. None of these guys like all these people they talking about. You feel me? They don't like him for whatever the reason may be. So whatever happened on December 27th. Tank got arrested for domestic violence or domestic battery harm, bodily harm to someone in Parkland, Florida. He was in Broward County Jail. Now he's in Parkland in Broward County. Now he's probably out on bail right now. Absolutely. His fight's about 10 days away. Will they stop the fight now? Who knows? I hate to see that happen to him. Yeah, he worked hard. Oh yeah, it's always been 100. No self control. Well, the thing is he has controlled issues in the past, but that's what I'm thinking. Now he's gotten to the point where he would be past all that nonsense. Or so I would think. He's gonna get canceled for some. Look, the boxing world and is different from any other sport. Actually, there's a lot of people out here that are doing justice, like misjustice to fighters. Fighters don't have sponsorships like that. So for them, being cut off, it don't really mean anything. So they go right on with the fights, because that's where they make the bulk of their money. A lot of them don't have those endorsements. See, professional athletes such as baseball, football, so they that affects their brands and marketing and all that. Fighters rarely get those marketing opportunities. And to be able to bring that kind of marketing dollars into sports, it doesn't happen the way you think. Yeah, yeah. If he woulda, coulda, shoulda, wouldas. I just don't. I wasn't there, so I can't tell you anything more than that. Boxing is very stressful, and you trying to cut weight, you're gonna be in a bad mood anyway. You can't eat, and you gotta watch other people eat. You know, and if you don't have the right person around you while you're doing this, it could throw you off. Floyd Mayweather was successful because he was single. I say that a lot. He was single while doing this. He never got married. He was single. That's how he was able to stay successful. The team around him, he controlled everything around him. Because you can't have undisciplined situations around you. Floyd was going to always be at weight. You ain't had to worry about Floyd making weight. You ain't had to tell Floyd to go train. Floyd trained himself. If he felt like doing 3 a days, 2 a days, he would do that. Well, Tank is nearing the best physical condition probably of his career so far for this fight. He was really focused in. Um, he's been looking great as far as in the ring, his shape. Don't look like he's killing himself to make weight anymore. So I don't know. That don't mean that no fight January 7th. We got to get to January 7th first. Bless up, brother. And have a very blessed new year, man. This is bad news for Tank. But I've seen fights go on with domestic violence cases, all kind of things. And this stuff happens in fight world. They postponed the Rolly fight because of that, you know. But this far in the fight, I doubt if they pull it, you know. So it's too much money on the line. But that's it, man. I'm gonna get out of here. Thanks for your time, man. Mr. Bailey always show up at the end. All right, I'm out, man.